Hello everyone, welcome. I am Alka103 and this is the Foreverlocke finale of Pokemon X. Playthrough 46. We're only a few away from that magic number 50. We're gonna have 40. Gen 7 is gonna be 47, Gen 8 is gonna be 48, Gen 9 is gonna be 49, and then Gen 1, which is currently planned to be Pokemon Yellow, is gonna be the magic number 50. That'll be a cool milestone. Yellow by itself sort of started out. Like I started on Silver, then Yellow. Yellow got us our first Hall of Famers, our first 4. So it'll be exciting to get back to Yellow. I haven't done that this playthrough too. Our team in X today consists of the following Pokemon. We got Garudamon, the Talonflame. I used the last time in Pokemon X, playthrough 28, a Talonflame called Birdramon. So I thought this one's going to survive. It's stronger now. It's Digivolved. It's called Garudamon. Very similar in terms of moves. I think the entire team is slightly lower level than what I got to in the previous X. But we should still be okay in terms of levels. We'll be well higher than the E4. Hawaii, I'm very happy I finally got a Scatterbug going because I've been really excited to use Powder against Malva to just completely destroy fire types. And I've been able to use it against a few different opponents such as Lysander's Pyroar, and it's been awesome. But it was only today that I actually looked at her moveset. Malva, Torkoal has Stone Edge, Pyroar has Wild Charge, Talonflame has Brave Bird. 3 of our Pokemon have a super effective move that isn't fire. So that's actually still dangerous to use Powder. Which sucks. That's the main reason I wanted to use Vivillon in the first place. To destroy Malva, but that's not going to happen now. Juggernaut is our Mega for this run. It's going to start with the leftovers. For the first E4 member, I don't actually intend for it to Mega, so I thought might as well just keep it leftovers on it. Then we got number 3, the Nincada, Blast of the Cloncha, and our starter, Claire the Fennekin. All with an Eviolite just to help them survive a little bit more. Fennekin is named after Claire from the Foreverlocke Discord. They requested, hey, I want to be a Fennekin, so that's why I chose Fennekin, just so that Claire wouldn't have to wait any longer. I'm excited to get this going. I think I'm most scared of Seabold. That and my browser crashing again, because that happened the last few times I streamed Pokemon X. Like, even the emulator just crashed earlier while I was setting stuff up. My streaming program wasn't even switched on yet, so hopefully that goes well. So far, no signs of it not going well, but you never know. So Juggernaut, after the first E4 member, is going to go back to his Mega Stone, and then we'll change a few TMs on Juggernaut and Hawaii after the first E4 member, and then Juggernaut's going to switch 1 or 2 more times after that. The rest is intended to stay the same. I think it's time we get going. Let's play. Fire, Water, Steel, and Dragon. Got it. Hey, it's a Holocaster lady. You're the illustrious Savannah, are you? Welcome at last to the Elite Four Pokemon League. That's not what it says. I'm one of the Elite Four. People know me as a Fire-type Pokemon user, Malva. Here in the Pokemon League, you'll encounter the 4 of us. The Elite Four, and our champion. If you hope to meet the champion and challenge her here, you must defeat the 4 of us. Do your best, because if you can't impress us with your real strength, you'll never get to battle her. But it should be a walk in the park for you, right? The heroine who destroyed Big Bad Team Flare. Hey Malva, do you mind me following you into your room? Because I would like to battle with you. Famers am I out of? 246. So this would actually get me to 252 Hall of Famers, assuming they all make it. Hot, 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 hot. Help, help, help. Ah! So much temperature. Welcome, Challenger, to my blazing chamber. I am Melba, and I shall be your opponent today. I'm not part of Doom Flare. What are you talking about? Let's go, Melba. I was going to fight you with Vivian, but turns out you have moves for Vivian. So instead, we're gonna have some fun with Juggernaut! From the few times where Megaing is not gonna help me. Leftovers is obviously not possible when you have your Mega Stone, and occasionally I've wanted the leftovers on it, but Mega, the extra stats you get from it is great. But Aggron actually loses its rock type upon Mega evolving. It becomes pure steel, which makes for a fire weakness. It might have the filter ability, which lowers the damage super effective moves deal, but I don't like it. I don't like the idea of the extra damage, and then not having the leftovers deal. I don't like Noble Roar. I was supposed to get at least one stat boost here when you're done. So stop Noble Roaring. Yes, Flamethrower is fine. I can heal that off. 150, 222, 67 damage. Optimally, they use Hyper Voice now. But why would they? Yeah, Flamethrower makes some sense. Just don't burn me. Or actually, burn might be okay, because then I don't KO them with Power Up Punch, maybe. Like, I use 3 Power Up Punches. They only use Nova Roar 1, so I come out of this +2 on attack stat. That's good. We can work with that. The question is what's sent up next. I'm gonna guess Torkoal because that is a super effective move on me. Yes. Now it actually is a 4-time super effective move on me, but I do still have really high defense. So I'm going to trust that. And heal Juggernaut. I expect their Earthquake to not even do half against me. So I'll have higher HP at the end of this turn than what I did at the start. Not by much, but I guess it's 12 HP difference plus I have the leftovers now. And with +2... Actually, no. Yeah, I might as well just take him out here. I was thinking I could Power Up Punch a bit more here, but then I healed and they hit me to the same one. It doesn't matter. Not a very safe fight. I call it a safe fight, but I can easily tank their hits, set up, or use it to heal everyone on the team. Talonflame 3rd, interestingly. I am not complaining, because Chandelure is actually the one who can hit me normal effective. Talonflame can too with Flare Blitz, but that's not going to do that much damage. So I'm actually going to heal here again. Normal effective 1 and 180 defense. I'm gonna just keep healing and have them Flare Blitz themselves down. Not really a fan of that idea. I can, especially with the 2 attack stat raises that I have, take out the Chandelure. So I'd like to just have as much HP as possible coming out of Talonflame. Edge got the hit. That's good. We like it. Now, I did put PP ups on Stone Edge, but I'm actually getting rid of Stone Edge after this battle, so it really doesn't matter. They did forget to put the other PP ups on a move. I still have 3 PP ups. I might just put them back on Stone Edge when I repeat it later. Alright, Chandelure here. Actually, they can normal effectively hit me with Flamethrower as well. Wonder why they didn't use Chandelure before Talonflame. Even the E4 doesn't use their ace necessarily last, because Talonflame was the highest level. Only Diantha's programmed to always use Gardevoir last, so we can use that in team planning. There was a Chandelure on Route 21, which is between Snowbell and where Victory Road starts. I happened to start with Vivian in that fight, and they started with Chandelure, which immediately made it scary. I have to do a few switches and trying to do things. I used Powder early on, and it worked, but then they started using Confuse Ray, and then it became scary. Because if I then fail, like hit myself with Confusion, that's not only damage against me, then they have a free Flamethrower. Okay, so crit kills me after they've already hit me before. After they've already hit me. A crit Flamethrower doesn't take me out, that is good. But now it would. Huh. Because I hit myself with Confusion once, this became tougher. Best I can hit Garudamon with is Shadow Ball. What's the special defense comparison? Actually slightly higher than Aggron. Shadow Ball will be slightly weaker, just hoping I don't get that throw. Can't really go with Blaster. 124 on Eviolite, actually. 124? 166 HP? That's a lot less than Juggernaut, though. Okay, so good thing I checked both. I'll go Garudamon. Because they went first, right? On the first turn? They must have, otherwise I didn't hit myself with Confusion. And now they confuse, right? Okay, I'll Sword Stance, because I know I'm going to be faster. And right now it's relatively safe to still use Sword Stance. And then I'll full restore, heal my HP, and rid of the Confusion. Oh, shit. And that special defense drop means I died to a crit now and have to play around it. I could go Blaster, but it's low HP. Like a regular hit plus a crit brings Blaster down as well. Full restore here. That damage was Confusion hit plus a Shadow Ball. This is supposed to go a lot better. Even a non-crit kills me from here. And I already have a damaged Pokemon. Yeah, this is one of those moments that I sort of suffer from throughout the playthrough. Defensively, I don't have a lot on the team. There's not a lot that I can switch into that can resist hits. A lot of types that I have no resistances for. And with Steel not resisting Ghost and Dark anymore in this generation, this suddenly becomes scary. I thought it would be okay here. The original intent was to just use Hawaii and then just, yay, have fun. I could still go Hawaii and then try the Powder strategy. If something dies, I'll go Blaster. Because with Waterfall, I should be able to take him out in one hit. Hawaii could Quiver Dance and do something fun. Flamethrower is just so scary. But it's because Flamethrower is there. It's gonna be Flamethrower Confusion. If they're not gonna Shadow Ball me. They're gonna maybe Confuse Ray and then Flamethrower me. There's nothing that I can switch to that I can then safely heal others with for a potential switch in back. I have to switch now though. Hawaii? Please? I'm not gonna lose to Malva. I was afraid of Seabolt, not Malva. How does Shadow Ball do? Shadow Ball is already that. That means flamethrower with a bit more power than super. Flamethrower kills from full without a crit. Does she see that? Please just use flamethrower. Please. Okay. Don't use confuser. Just flamethrower. I'm healing now, but I'm still under risk for a crit shadow ball. Please keep using flamethrower, because if you don't, I'm not screwed yet, but it's gonna get scary. Yes, we're actually using the powder strategy, and the Chandelier is the only thing that doesn't have a super effective move on Hawaii that isn't the fire move. There's Stone Edge on Torkoal, Wild Surge on Pyro, Brave Bird on Talonflame. This is the only somewhat safe Pokemon I can use powder against. Their HP is in the yellow after 2 hits, which means the HP is exactly divisible by 4. Which means 1 more powder into flamethrower and we win. Crit Shadow Ball might just be survived from here too. Oh, right, she has that. She just kept using flamethrower, so I'm still healing. I'm keep using powder. After this fight, I'm gonna teach Energy Ball over powder, because powder is only there for this fight. That was the entire plan. And it's actually helped against a few different opponents. Such as Lysander, this Pyroar. Now the question is, when she gets down to a quarter health again, do I predict that she'll heal and go for an attack? Or do I just play it safe and powder? Because I feel like I should play it safe and powder. Hurricane, thanks to my ability, would have a 77% chance of hitting. Quiver Dance is pretty strong, but it's 4 times resisted. So for a 4 times resisted move to do 25% health as damage, a non-resisted move would have to deal the full thing. Which no way it's happening. So I'm just gonna play it safe and I'm gonna keep using powder. I'm actually still using the powder strategy and I'm so happy it's working. Please keep using flamethrower. You have smart AI, just use flamethrower. Super effective. It's been a while since I've seen her use Confide. Maybe the AI's like, oh, my move hasn't worked for so many turns in a row. Let's try something else. I have 10 more powders. You only need to hit yourself 3 more times. Dang it. Alright. We are not safe. Because we know from the damage Shadow Ball did that a flamethrower can kill me. If I hit myself with Confusion, they flamethrower, I'm dead. This is a similar scenario to what I had to that Chandelier on Route 21. But now I have less to switch into. How much was Juggernaut can still get hit by a crit, but if Juggernaut survives it, then at least I can go... Actually, no, Garudamon will survive a flamethrower, because it's gonna go flamethrower. Then I can fully heal Garudamon, and then I still have Hawaii at full health to potentially switch back into. Yes. I'm gonna try this stuff. Oh, please survive. Crit would have not killed there. No, not quite. Okay, to full health you again. Don't confuse me. Confide. Just use Confide for some reason. Special defense drop again? I was gonna just attack you this time. Okay, switching back between Hawaii and Garudamon might work. But it's only safe now because Hawaii was able to get back to full health due to the many turns of them using Flamethrower. No one special defense trophy. Good. Just go back to using Flamethrower. Does she even have Flamethrower left? Pretty sure that's 15 power points. She's used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7. Where it went boom on powder. Used it a few more times with Zagron. Won't have many power points left for it. If she uses Shadow Ball now, then. Oh no. Then I don't know what to do. Okay. We're still on Flamethrower, which means I get a turn of heal. I didn't think I'd have to count Flamethrower power points, so I have no clue what she's at. Wish I knew. Please just use Flamethrower 2 more times. I have the power points. Yes. And at this point, she shouldn't have another healing move. So if I were to switch to Talonflame, who's easily faster than anything else, I could Acrobatics and take it out. But if they Flamethrower this turn, I still win. Okay, we win. Woo! That was scary! But we survived. Somehow. Hi Benten, nice to see you. I'd say I'm doing well, yeah. I'm kind of nervous now, really, for the rest of the E4. But in terms of general life, yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Alright, let's heal up the Pokemon. That was a much scarier fight than I expected it to be. Then, items. Aggronite for Juggernaut. That's gonna be for the rest of the Elite Four. Then, Dragonclaw. Instead of Stone Edge. I thought I might use more Stone Edge against Malva, but that didn't end up happening. I have Earthquake. Rock Slide I might put instead of Stone Edge once I teach it back. We're not doing that now. Energy Ball for Hawaii. Because we're not going to use Powder anymore. I don't think there's even another fire move in the rest of the E4. Thank you, Powder. You were nice. In the end, Powder did save us. Even though we didn't use it against as many Pokemon as I would have liked. Powder did save us. Okay, the idea is to do Seabold last, even though I have Energy Ball now, I'm still scared of that man. I feel most scared of Seabold. So the idea is to fight Drasna next. I don't remember which one's Drasna. I think bottom right is Seabold, this one's Drasna. No. That's Wickstrom. Is Drasna? Yes. Is there any mark outside that shows which one's which? No. The dragon mark. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds today. Right, the mark of the dragon. Let's go fight Drasna. Guzzle, 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 guzzle. Ah, poke. Oh look, it's more fire, except it's not... This one's a lot safer than the Malva one, I would like to think. A lot safer. Alright, let's go, Drasna. Oh goodness, hello to you. Welcome, welcome in. You must be a strong trainer. Yes, quite strong indeed. It's just wonderful news. Facing opponents like you and your team will make my Pokemon grow like weeds. Now die. I'm going to do something kind of interesting. I have 2 super effective moves against this Dragalge. I'm going to use a resisted move. Because the best Dragalge can do is hit me with Surf, which will not be super effective. Well, Surf or Thunderbolt. Neither of which will be super effective because I lose my Rock type upon Mega Evolving. So I feel pretty safe with my HP and my special defense. Mega Shinka! Kaiju mode, activate! I feel pretty safe with my HP and special defense to set up 1 or 2 Pyro Punches here, so I can one-shot all the others with Dragon Claw. Let's see how much Surf does. I'm faster, which is good. That did so little damage. That's even less than I expected. I'll take it. Hit him with a Thunderbolt. We'll do one more. I shouldn't be able to get poisoned by Poison Point because I'm Steel. And now we heal. I had over 150 Hyper Potions coming into this. I have over 100 Super Potions and about 150 something. I think 170 full restores, so I think I'll be okay on healing items. Earthquake! I didn't check how many elixirs and stuff I had. Hopefully I'll have a few. Generally nice to have some of them before the finale. Noivern's second to race. Ah, because it does have a super effective move. And it is faster. But I have Dragon Claw. Bye. I'm gonna guess Druddigan next because it has a super effective move. It has Revenge. Now that might be super effective, but it's on my on the physical side. I take a lot less damage from physical, so I'm gonna heal here. I don't expect to need it. I should very easily KO with all the attack boosts that I have. Wow, that did nothing. I don't have defense boost. I just have a 200 base defense Mega Aggron. Also, that's 13 levels higher. That probably helps. Dragon Claw. I'm happy I did 2 run-throughs of Victory Road. One with my Surf. Well, I needed one with the Surf Vent. I had Waterfall on the team all the time. This is one of the few runs where I didn't actually have Surf on the team. The first time in Kalos, I started with Greninja and Froakie the first 2 times. But yeah, I made sure to get all the Waterfall Mons. Waterfall Mons. Waterfall items that I could. And one of them was Dragon Claw. Useful here. Get out. Bye, Drasna. I will come back in a different dimension and universe. Now, number 3, you get to stay a Buggy. You just get to stay number 3 than Ninkata. I'm saving a little bit more than usual just in case the crash happens again. So far, we've not seen signs of at all since we started streaming. I like how both in Gen 5 and Gen 6, because you've You have an order in which you can beat the E4. They have different text after the battle depending on the order in which you beat them. I'm a big fan of that. Like the demon voice impression you did at the beginning of that time, it shows the first screen. Yes. I like it as well. I like to do a little bit of like voice acting, make it a little bit funny as well, potentially with some voice, or make someone seem so nice, but they're really not. I'm just hiding. I'm very normal. I am not part of the evil team, not at all. Just playing into the fun of it a little bit with some voice acting. I like it. Alright, so I often say during a finale, I like to use all my Pokemon at least once. That will not be happening for this finale unless there's an emergency. However, I will not just be using my 3 URs. Claire is actually going to start the next one. I think, honestly, Claire is my optimal Pokemon to start the next fight. I could do it safely with Talonflame, although Talonflame would probably get some recoil damage from Flare Blitz. I could do it with Mega Aggron and set up some power-up punches, but I don't need that. I feel confident that Claire should do this. Let's go to the Ironworks chamber. I like my Vivian having fun in the room on the bottom screen. I did tile puzzles occasionally just to earn some stuff. I'm not really sure how they're earned, but I like to see something other than just the basic stuff on the bottom screen. Verily, I am the Elite Force famed blade of hardened steel, Vikstrom. With my magnificent Pokemon at my side, I will reveal the scope of trainer achievement. Let us both give our word that our contest shall be fair and honorable. Ready? On guard! Pretty sure I gave him a completely different voice the last time. But it doesn't matter. It's funny to compare if you want to, I guess. Let's go, Vikstrom. I'm gonna set your set of keys on fire. I mostly do the best anime or cartoon impressions like Bugs Bunny or Mega Man. There's a few impressions that I'm able to do. There's certain Pokemon that I'm really good at. I like doing Krabby and Kingler. Magnemite and Magneton. I'm good at those. Let's go, Claire! Let's go, Claire! Crit kill! That's how we do it. Show the moves, boss. And now we swap because Claire would probably go down to Probopass. Juggernaut, your turn. Weak to Earth Power. Earth Power would deal 4 times damage against Juggernaut like this. Only 1.5 times when I Mega. Because I'm just Steel type, which means 2 times damage based on typing. But Mega Aggron also has the Filter ability. Which means that super effective moves used against Mega Aggron only deal 75% of their the damage they otherwise would. This really helps. Also, Probopass is really weak to Power Up Punch, so I'm going to heal here. They might not. But I wasn't at full health when I started, and I am faster. So I should end up with more health, even if they attack you. Good, good. Now we Power Up Punch, get another boost. I like Power Up Punch. I've used it in Omega Ruby, I think it was. Yeah, I put it on Blaziken. That plus speed boost from Mega Blaziken was glorious to use. Really fun. Power Up Punching able to deal some damage while setting up. Great. I like it a lot. Wonder if I'll actually use a setup for, like, if I'll ever use Quiver Dance or Swords Dance with Vivian or Talonflame. Haven't done that yet. Hey, you just slash. You have a super effective move. Are you gonna use it? You got King Shield to defend yourself. Okay. But I still have a +2 attack, super effective Earthquake. I know you have high defense, so my attack is just good at best. But you're still down. Why you just slash? You didn't even get to hit me. Claire 72, so Claire's gonna try to evolve after this. I could send in Claire here, but I suppose crit Night Slash might be a little scary. Oh, I forgot to teach Stone Edge again. Does Stone Edge matter for Seabold? Yes, it does, because Gyarados. I might hit Gyarados with it, depending on what comes up. Earthquake here. And Wixner build. Let's see, this is what's supposed to happen to Melva as well. Pretty easy. Now for the one that I actually thought was scary. I'm slightly more scared of it than Diantha even. No, Claire, you can't evolve. You're just a baby. You're just a baby, Claire. Just stay a Fennekin. You're just baby. One last wall remains before you. You will do well to remember. Defeat us, and you will face the champion in battle. Okay, let's get the HP heal on. Might still want to use Earthquake, so yeah, I'll get rid of Dragon Claw again. I'm definitely gonna do Stone Edge because that seems the best regardless, especially if I can't set up with Power Up Punch. So Stone Edge back on over Dragon Claw, and then for Diantha, I'm gonna put Dragon Claw back on again instead of I'm not sure what yet, just in case Aggron fights Gudra. Depends on the order in which he sends them out if that'll happen or not. But Dragon Claw out, Stone Edge back in. How many elixirs do we have? Oh, 920. Okay, you on Earthquake. For sure I'm going to use Heavy Slam against Diantha. I don't think I need Stone Edge for the finale against Diantha. Because for Auroras I have Heavy Slam, then I want Dragon Claw. Earthquake maybe for Tyrantrum and Auroras just to have a different move. Earthquake maybe doesn't have to either. It is good to note as well, I lose the same type attack bonus on Stone Edge if I Mega. But I have to Mega to make sure I'm not as weak to Earthquake and just not weak at all to water moves. Alright, Clawwitzer is scary. Actually, recently in the random battle tournament that I had in my Discord, a couple of like somewhere around 5 or something, someone had a Clawwitzer with Mega Launcher, and that thing just... I had no answer to that Clawwitzer. It destroyed so many of my Pokemon. That wasn't great for me. So I immediately thought about that the moment I was looking at Seabold's team, realizing, oh yeah, start with Clawwitzer. Doesn't have a super effective move against my Vivian, Hawaii. So the intent is Quiver Dance turn 1. Make sure we're faster than it for turn 2, and then see what they do. Water Pulse is going to be their best. Hopefully it doesn't confuse, but we get some more special defense as well thanks to Quiver Dance. We'll do a calculation, see what a crit would do, and we need to remember the crit also skips the special defense. That was loud even for me. Sorry if your ears got ruptured. I like the looks of this room the most. It's pretty. Nice. The flung water is nice. Do you think battling is an art? No. I'm making him angry so that maybe he makes a mistake. If I can safely set up multiple quiver dances, I will, because then that might help against Gyarados. The thing is, Vivian's defense is a lot lower than its special defense. Gyarados does have Ice Fang, and just general Waterfall could do good damage. I'm scared of Gyarados. But let's first deal with Clawwitz here. I think actually they're probably going to send out Gyarados second, because there's the only other thing with... No, Barbaracle has a super effective move. Let's just not get hit. Okay, I'm faster already, that's good to know. Clawwitz is not that fast, but it can hit really hard. Let's see what Water Pulse does after one boost. 227 to 5, that's 72 damage. 72 damage. Times 1.5 would be regular damage, so it's 36 added is 108. Crit on top of that, which I believe is 1.5 times in this gen. Right? Gen 6 onwards, 1.5 times. I remember that correctly. So we're at 108 times another 1.5 for a crit. Half of that is 54, 112, 162. If it would be an exact damage, 162 is a crit. Which is scary. Because if this was not a maximum roll of damage, and then they crit with a slightly higher one, I'm done. I'm gonna heal after this. Don't crit me. Good, good. Now I heal. Gosh, I'm pretty sure they didn't confuse me, but just in case they did and I missed it, I'll use a full restore. I have plenty. There's 168. Actually, I can pretty safely set up more quiver dances. If I just remember 162 as crit damage, and I pay attention to confusion, I can fully set up the quiver dances. And then I think with 4 times damage, I can take out Gyarados, I think. And that way I go into Gyarados with most of my health as well. Because their water pulse deal less damage after I've healed. Yeah, I'll do that. Water Pulse is their strongest move. I think Dragon Pulse still 90 power in this generation as well. They both get Mega Launcher. Water Pulse also has Stab. So now I heal. Because I'm below 162. I think this is the safest way to do with Gyarados. I can take out Starmie and Barbaracle with 1 energy ball. They don't have Sturdy. It's Gyarados that I'm mostly worried about. I was thinking of using Aggron against Gyarados. And just going with Stone Edge as a Mega. With more Quiver Dances, their attack will do less damage, so it takes longer to get into that range where it gets scary. Still not confused, I like that. I like that. I used Quiver Dance a few times throughout the playthrough, not that much, because Vigman's defenses aren't that great. I would need to send it in against something that already resists the moves of, grass type. Okay, here's the confusion. So here's full restore no matter what. But I'm around the 162 range anyway, so that's scary. Full restore. Then I think there's one more Quiver Dance, then heal again. And then go from there. That is the plan. Come on. Come on. Heal a lot, and that's not even with maximum Quiver Dances up. We got one more, so... Oh wait, we did get the confusion. That's not great. I missed that because I was looking at my streaming program. Good thing I was at high enough health. So I guess we heal one more time. If I always pay attention and not look at anything else while moves are going on. This is why I don't normally look at chat while I'm doing any E4 battle during a finale. Even though I'd like to interact with chat and immediately answer your messages, questions, jokes, whatever. I want to make sure I see everything that's happening in case there's something important. Okay, didn't get confused this time. Quiver Dance. Let's go, Ocean Vivian. This is your time to shine. Confused again, that's fine. Because I'm going to heal after this turn anyway. Another full restore in Hawaii. Very little damage. I heal a lot of that from 200 to 214. I actually will be at max health going into the next Pokemon. Energy. Fall. That's Hawaii 77. You deserve a level up. Now comes the kind of scary one. It should be Gyarados. The other two I can take. Gyarados, good special defense. Actually, no, Barbaracle first. Barbaracle's dead. It can absolutely kill me with Stone Edge, 100%. But I am much faster. It does not have priority. It does not have sturdy. It dies to Energy Ball. Surprise, Barbaracle came first. But I suppose it's not weak to either of my main types, and it does. Maybe the AI is not programmed to remember that I use the grass move, even though I'm not a grass type. Here's Gyarados. For an Energy Ball to one-shot from here, that would mean that without the Quiver Dance, it would need to do at least 25% to Gyarados. I would think that without boost, it would do around a third, so yes, it's possible. I could Hurricane for more damage, but that's scary. That's only 77% accurate. I think Energy Ball will be enough. If not, we get an Ice Fang or a Waterfall against this. It's enough. Let's go. Thank you, Quiver Dances. Hawaii didn't get her time to shine against Malva, but she does against Seabold. Actually, could use Bug Buzz here, but Energy Ball is enough. Star me down. Let's go to the champion. Well, number 3 is still Condevolve. You're not allowed to evolve number 3. I don't remember why I called this one number 3, but you know, a Blaster, no, not you either. I'm probably not going to use you in battle, but I want you to be ready in case you're needed. Understood. I didn't actually use Garudamon's moves. Wow. Oh yeah, because they just switched it in and then I tried a Swords Dance and it didn't work because of Chandelier. Okay. I want to put Dragon Claw back on Aggron. I want to have Heavy Slam because I want to use it against Auroras. I want to use it against Gardevoir. It's my best move against Gourgeist as well. Is that or Stone Edge, but probably it's going to be Heavy Slam. I'm not going to use it against Hawlucha because that's probably going to be Talonflame. Tyrantrum. I think Heavy Slam is still better than Earthquake. I'd have to do a calculation. Aurora's for sure Heavy Slam. Gudur's Dragon Claw. I don't think I'll Power Up. Although I could Power Up Punch because Gudra doesn't go down to 1 Dragon Claw. I'll keep Power Up Punch. So then I don't need Stone Edge. I should be fighting against Gourgeist still. Yeah, Stone Edge out again. Dragon Claw in. You're not allowed to beat my baby up. If anything, you must forfeit the might of the Gourgeist. Lest he go boom. Well, at some point in the future of the Foreverlocke, I will be using Sabina, the Gourgeist. Remember that I have Sabina. I would have called it just Seb, but it's a girl. We can actually put the Pokemon in order that they are in the overlay. And they are on my tracker, so that is nice. Alright, plan Garudamon against Hawlucha. Because Hawlucha doesn't hit it that hard. Garudamon can just take him out easy. Garudamon doesn't have anything for Tyrantrum or... actually, no, this is where... because I forgot to go to the move deleter to get rid of Fly for Steel Wing. This is where that could have come into play. Because now I don't have a move to hit Tyrantrum with. But then again, Steel Wing can miss and then Tyrantrum head smashes me. Garudamon's dead. So, probably not. We'll just take out Hawlucha. Probably it's going to be in one shot. And then I'm going to guess Tyrantrum second. We go Juggernaut on that. And then from there, I think Juggernaut can take out the entire rest of the team. And that way, we actually have used Garudamon outside of just sending it into Chandelure for a few turns. So it didn't actually get to attack. Garudamon's actually going to get a KO. Garudamon's going to have equal amounts of KOs in this E4 and Champion combined than Claire. Claire has more KOs right now. I did put Talonflame up front, right? Yes, Talonflame is up front. We go to the Radiant Chamber. We are currently at 246 Foreverlocke Hall of Famers. If at least 4 make it through this one fight, we have 250, which is amazing as a milestone. Just 6 more Hall of Famers in is cool as well. We got another Mega. Got another Foreverlocke Discord member in. Let's go. Welcome at last, your trainer. As you must know, I am the champion, Diantha. Oh, but you're the child that spoke in Lumios in Comarine City, aren't you? That means you're also the one that dear Augustine said... Of course, how could I? Oh, I must look like such a fool not to recognize you sooner. You and your Pokemon are the ones who stopped Team Flare for us all. It seems very wrong of me to say this, but thank you. You saved us all. Where were you? Filming a movie? I can't wait to see what you and your Pokemon are capable of, now that I know exactly what it is you've done already. Whoosh. Alright. Get music, let's go. It's Nacho Libre! Go Garudamon! Let's get our first Kalos Deathless run. There won't be many regions or generations without Deathless run after this. We've gone Deathless in Gen 6 before with Omega Ruby, but not in Kalos yet. Do you remember how many deaths we had in the first one? I think 4. At least multiple. We had 2 in the previous X run, 28. Now this is our second X run, and we got the first kill. We're leading us down. Tyrantrum second, as expected. Alright. If the plan goes according to plan, if the plan goes well, I don't have to send in any other Pokemon for the rest of this playthrough. Actually, technically, no, I will. Because I will be sending out Garudamon at least one more time after the credits. Because we still have one more fight after this. It just won't count for the Foreverlocke. I could try for a KO with Heavy Slam Earthquake. Probably not going to get it. I'm going to Power Up Punch here because it is super effective. Get a boost going. Mega Shinka! Kaiju Power Activate! I'd like to get the animation again for the champion fight. It makes it a bit more epic. To get the boost here, probably Power Punch at least twice helps against Gorguys because I can't super effectively hit that. I can on all the others. And this way, yeah, this way I can just ensure I can take them all out. Let's see, this is their strongest move against me. It doesn't do a lot. Power Punch. I like that it didn't KO. Because that means I can do another power-up punch. Diantha, if you would be so kind as to just heal here. Because that means I can one-shot you. And I am still at full health going into the next Pokemon. Actually, no. Can I one-shot with power-up punch, though? Because we just do double with the first power punch, so no. But I'll still do it this way to ensure that I can one-shot Goodra and Gorgeist. I'm fine on Auroras and Gardevoir, based on damage, because I can just heavy bomber, heavy slam them. That's fine. Plus 4 attack now, we should be okay. Action done. There's Goodra. Goodra does have a super effective move. One of the reasons why I wanted to make sure I could take it out immediately. Dragon Claw, I'm actually faster. Let's go. Goodra's not that fast. He's just kind of defensive, especially on the special side. With Dragon Claw and the attack boost from earlier, we take care of it. There's Auroras. I don't think Aurora's that fast either. I expect actually the only thing that might outspeed Aggron with the level difference is Gardevoir. Although, I think she has average Gorgeist or large Gorgeist. I don't remember. I think it's the smaller ones that are faster. Maybe Gorgeist will outspeed and actually deal some damage. Actually, I'm gonna Power Up Punch because they're also weak to Power Up Punch. Boing! There's 3 different combinations of types you can make with Rock as one of them that have 4 times weaknesses. Twice. Fire Rock like Macargo to Water and Ground. Rock Ground like Geodude, weak to Water and Grass. And then Rock Ice like Aurora's, weak to Fighting and Steel. I realized that, I think, earlier today. Sorry, Puckett. Oh, you're gonna make me a ghost type. Oh wait, that makes me weak to Shadow Ball from Gardevoir. Okay, I'm a little scared now. I have Filter to lower the damage a bit. Gardevoir's just gonna be really strong. But Gardevoir now has a super effective move on me because Mega Aggron is a Steel and Ghost type. I can one-shot the Gardevoir if I live the move. Let's see. They have Thunderbolt for Garudamon, Thunderbolt for Hawaii. They don't have a super effective move for number 3 or Claire, but what are they going to do against a Mega Gardevoir? Oh, regular Garfield will trace my filter ability, but then it'll change I believe to pixelate when the Mega anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stay in, trust my defenses and filter to survive one Shadow Ball. I would have been full health here if she had healed the Tyrantrum on the turn that I asked for it. Hopefully that was the last attack for this run. I just need to survive one Shadow Ball. I think I put one Y ahead at Mr. Mime with filter that lived one. Oh, for sure I live one, let's go. Special defense drop doesn't matter. Heavy Bomber! Boom! That is 6 more Hall of Famers. We're going past number 250. And it's the first time Kalos is deathless. Malva was the scariest one in this case. Let's go! No, number 3, you've tried to evolve twice already. You're not becoming a Ninjask. Ninjask is in Gen 7. Speaking of Gen 7, that is next. I haven't decided what Pokemon I'm going to use yet. I haven't decided yet. No, Claire, you're just a baby. You can't evolve. You're just baby. I haven't decided what Pokemon I want to use yet. I haven't decided what game it'll be. I just know it's not going to be Ultra Moon. Because that's the last Gen 7 game I did. And I don't want to repeat. So I could still do Ultra Sun. There's no real need to do Ultra Sun before, let's say, Sun. If we're Black White 2, I do the regular first and then 2. Just because that works well with a memory link, and that's really nice. So I can link the 2 playthroughs. But for the others, it doesn't really matter. Yay, now we get to listen to the cool music, and we get to see the Pokeballs for all of the thing. Oh, you did it! Lurk, Emo, and all the Gore guys is upset. Nice. Here we are. I'm so glad to welcome you in. This grand chamber is where you enter the Kalos region's Hall of Fame. This is where Pokemon trainers will live on forever. Remembered always for giving their all in battle to the Pokemon League and for the glory and light that they shared with all. I'm not going to be able to see one of the balls, aren't I? Or am I? Come, Savannah. Your love for your Pokemon. And the way that those Pokemon gave everything they had in battle for you. We'll record them all. Right here. For eternity. Welcome to the Foreverlocke Hall of Fame, gang. We're past 250. Deathless Kalos. Hall of Fame with Garudamon! It evolved from the Birdramon from last X. We're through. We actually got to use Hawaii with Powder, even though that was scary. Very nice defensive Juggernaut. Its defenses have been really nice, very safe through the playthrough. Number 3 is here. Blaster hung out, used Waterfall a few times. Claire got a KO. It KO'd Wickstrom's Klefki. That is the Hall of Fame. And I'm going to wait for a cool screenshot. I want Claire in the screenshot. So I can post that one in the Foreverlocke Discord. In a little bit. I just want to make sure nothing crashes, so I'm going to do the screenshots and updates later. Oh yeah, we don't get the credits yet? It comes after? Ah, we'll do this fight now. Ladies and gentlemen, that was flawless run, but your winner is still the Kalos League champion, but also the record-breaking title reign of all time. It's me. Also, I wonder if this entire thing and the Team Flare trying to use the weapon and this exact happening right here is going to be referenced in Legends ZA. It probably is. Remember that I haven't watched all the trailers? Don't tell me anything about the game. I just know it exists and I'm going to play it. I know very little about it. The intent is when it releases, I do the full playthrough on stream. Same for Digimon Story Time Stranger, by the way. I'm so excited for that. Battle with me. Me, tall man. I want battle. What trainer must know? 3 Pokemon that can be considered ancient, all in their own way. We hear the gym leader music one more time. Here's AZ. This doesn't count for the Foreverlocke anymore, but I'm going to treat it as if it is. And since Garudamon hasn't really done any setup stuff or much at all except try against Chandelure and then KO Halucha, I'm going to do this with Garudamon. Sword Stance. Sword Stance. Stone Edge? Maybe let's not? Is this enough for Torko's defenses? Yes, it is. Let's go. What? Not Stone Edge? That's what Malvis Torkoal also knew. Sigilif. Acrobatics. You are dealt with. For Goler, we're gonna go. Freya Drive! Looks cool. I win. Let's go. After we did see, can we go home and have a victory dinner party and fall asleep and ready for the next week? Yeah, because the Foreverlocke is not done. We are only at 252 Hall of Famers. There are currently 1,080 Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a few more in Legends ZA, and then there's probably going to be Gen 10 by the time I've played through the, looped through all the generations a couple of more times, so we're probably going to be closer to 1,200 Pokemon by the end of my Foreverlocke than anything else. What? It's my friend! We never got to use the Eternal Flower Floette in this game. It was programmed in, I believe. For a potential event release, but it was never done. And it had its own signature move, I believe, as well. But we never got to use it. The meme is coming. Yep. It's been 3,000 years! Yay! Waiting for him to return to the man he was. The man who loved Pokemon with all his heart. Hey, it's Fletchy Fletch! Hello! We got one of your evolutions in the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching this finale and watching these streams. I've been, after a lot of quick runs recently, I decided to take a lot slower with X. Both to chase after some personal stuff, take care of my like, update some things in my personal life, get that going. And I feel like if I keep just rushing this game, then I'm gonna get burned out. I have some other projects that I'm working on that are really cool. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Evolution era, I've streamed that 3 times now. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Hope to continue that with great success. It seems to have some traction in terms of streams. I hope it'll do well when it hits YouTube. I finally found the notes again that I had about the partner takeover. The last 2 parts of that have yet to be edited or uploaded. Same for the VODs. But now that I have the piece of paper found, I can do that. So in the next few days, I expect to edit and upload at least the Stream 11 highlights. And then the VOD a couple of days later. And then eventually the number 12 as well, which was, number 12 was the last one. Gonna be a bit weird going through that when my ex and I are not together anymore, and it's been a while, but I do want to have all that up. I do have their permission to still just use the content as normal. So I intend to do that because I enjoyed that series a lot, and I watched a bunch of the highlight videos earlier today. It was really good fun to watch that. Great memories. And I'm looking forward to going through those edits again, seeing more of what we went through, and then sharing that with you all on YouTube. The next playthrough, as I mentioned, is going to be Gen 7. We're going to do Sun, Moon, or Ultra Sun. Not sure which. Probably I'll still do either Sun or Moon, just one of the base. I only have to do Ultra a few more times just to get the Ultra Mons across. Like the Ultra exclusive ones, so we've done Zeraora. Marshadow, I think, is in the original. So it's Stakataka, Blacephalon, Hoipol, and Naganadel. Once those 4 are in the Hall of Fame, I never have to touch Ultra again. And with the totem battles being scary, and the fact that you have to deal with Ultra Necrozma every single time, which just requires its own planning from the start, likely I will not be playing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon anymore once those 4 are in the Hall of Fame. Neil, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I just won. It was scarier than I thought. The one that I was most scared of, Seabold, was doable. I took less damage from his Claw Witcher than I expected. I was able to make things work with my Vivian. Malva was a scary one of their fire types, but the champion fight was fine. We are now at 252 Hall of Famers, went past the magic 250, so that's cool. But that's still not a quarter of the way to the 1,080 that exist, including regional forms. And by the time I get to a much higher number, we'll have Legend ZA, we'll probably have a Gen 10, so we'll probably be around 1,200 Pokemon, I'm gonna guess. There's still a lot to go. But I'm still really enjoying this series. I'm looking forward to starting the next playthrough in a few days. In the next few days, I'll close this one because there's not much to do in post-game outside of teaching a few moves. Putting the Helldiveness back on, transferring the Pokemon out back to Gen 6 storage. And then setting up the next playthrough. So on Saturday, during my stream, I will be starting Generation 7. Likely regular Sun or Moon. Don't know which one yet. I don't know what team I'll be using yet. Haven't taken... like, I took one look about halfway this playthrough, but there was too much unclear about... There's so many options in terms of Pokemon I could choose before the first totem. Well, not that many choices, but enough choices that I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And especially that I didn't know what starter I wanted yet. Because I can... Let's see, I've Hall of Famed Rowlet, Primarina, and Incineroar. So in terms of the fully evolved starters, I can still do Decidueye. And I can't choose Dartrix, because I have Dartrix in Gen 9? Where did I get Rowlet? Oh, that was... Yeah, I got that one in Legends Arceus, one of the gift starters from that I got in post-game, yeah. Because the start of that game was... I took Oshawott and became Duat. I took the gift Cyndaquil to make a backup Hisuian Typhlosion because the original one died. Yeah, and that starter Rowlet gift I made Dartrix, so that's in Gen 9 right now. So 5 options: Poplio, Brionne, Litten, Torracat, or Decidueye. So I'll take a... So I have options for all types. One of them's fully evolved. I'll see how they compare to the Pokemon I can choose from before the first trial. But I also am going to check what I can get in the first two areas. Because you have the beach area and then regular Route 1, which count as an encounter. So I see if there's even any illegal encounters left there. I don't think so, because I got that final Piggyback evolution last time. And Malamar, so Inkay only appears in Ultra. So I might be able to get to the Pokemon Center with just starter. The end. But that is just of this adventure. There are many more Foreverlocke adventures in our future. And we will certainly be back in Kalos to save it once more. Once more for this crazy red-haired ginger man who wishes everything to be beautiful. Wishes everyone gets eternal life which will ruin you. Or basically is going to kill you with a giant death beam from Yveltal. Which will be in the next playthrough when we are in Kalos. But for now, we are safe. Everything is good. Yes. Let's watch the intro. You know, serious, that part of the intro could be like half cinematics, half gameplay trailer that would just use as a trailer for the game. Because that showed some cool things. Anything else I really want to do? No, really. Got my Hall of Famers. We need to hit a weak Pokemon with a big move. So we'll do that with Hawaii. And use Hurricane, because we haven't used Hurricane. I'm going to see if I can get a screenshot of the Hall of Famers in the Pokemon Center. And then I'm going to do a tile puzzle. Because tile puzzle is fun. Hi, Shauna. No, I don't want to trade with you. No, because, like... I'm not allowed to do in-game trades. I'd love the idea of the gift. But I'm not allowed to do in-game trades in the Foreverlocke. I allow it in my regular Nuzlocke. But the Foreverlocke rules do not allow it. So we're not going to do that. Alright, who's gonna get taken out? It's gonna be Ziggy. I feel kind of bad because I really like Ziggy. Alright, Ziggy, welcome to this playthrough's episode of hitting weak Pokemon with strong moves. Hurricane. Dead. Okay, then replay. Evian, hello. You're in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations. You happy? Can I touch this part of your body? Yeah, you like? Can I touch these things? Yes, you like? Can I touch your wings? Oh. You like that too? Okay. Let's play. Let's do a tile puzzle. Why is it always with Ninkata and Fennekin? Where's the others? I'm not amazing at this tile puzzle. Look for the corners first. This one to one that's on the right. This is the one that's on the bottom. It's here. This one that's at the top is here. Final one with the one on the right is this one. This is one to the top there. I can use this one now that's here. Oh, there's a pan stage running. No, that has to be this one. This is this one, and the blue connects there. Purple connects yellow, yellow connects there. U makes sense there. More for Vivian. More Vivian parts. U to the side for that one because this is Fennekin. Fennekin goes there, and then done. The record! Let's go. I only did a few of those. That one went pretty well. Garudamon, could you please take us to the Pokemon Center of Santalin City? Do, 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 do. Wallpapers are added, as if I didn't use Pika Hex at the start of this game to put wallpapers in. Because these are definitely normal. Yep, definitely normal. Alright, records. Hall of Fame. First game clear doesn't really matter. Doesn't have like a cool screen like in Leaf Green where you see them all together, which is kind of unfortunate. But hey, we got this. I assume if I press first game clear, it does the same thing. Yeah. Well, I think that'll be it for this stream. I'll end it off here, send you out in a raid. And then I'll close this all off by myself, equip the items, teach a few moves to some of the captures I had from this playthrough. Got a Binacle, Horn of Vine, got a Spylus in Victory Road, which I didn't expect, but I forgot this Spylus appeared here, and that was still a legal encounter from Gen 5, so I was able to do that. I'd send you over. Since Neil was in chat, Neil won't be streaming anymore. Send you over to Kia. Recently started watching Kia, so that might be fun. Just to go and raid Kia. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Make sure you always remember that you are worth it. Goodbye.